Hello everyone, and welcome back to Trails from Zero. My voice is still pretty much the same, as you can hear. But yeah, we are here, exploring the Harbor District, then we also have IBC and the Administrative District. If we manage to get through all that today, then we will start tackling the quests of the chapter. First one's pretty straightforward, but the rest sound a little complicated, so we'll see how that goes. Start with you, sir! Hey, should probably work on my conditioning. Dude, what are you looking at? Don't get in my way, okay? I'm tired from walking around all day. I could go for some ice cream. Bleh. I'm glad we managed to find this park. My feet are killing me. This city really is massive. Bringing a child here was just asking to get worn out fast. My bad. Oh, hello. You see these noodles? They've been prepared to perfection, just as firm as a noodle should be. Your mind will be absolutely blown. Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna order something? Well, I have no money, but those do actually look really helpful. Holy shit. Hold on. Is Tanmin a real type of food? Because it's kind of making me think Tanmin is their version of ramen. Okay, I just looked it up. Apparently Tanmin is ramen, but specifically with stir-fry veg and meat on it. So that's something. Get over here! Okay, next place I'm heading to is... Hey you, get out of the way! Courier? Probably. Turbo mode will never not be funny. You'll find a lot of people in suits passing by here in the morning. Not much of a surprise, considering how many businesses there are in the area. But boy, do they always look like they're in a rush. Though I have to admit, I do like a man in a suit. Something about a man in a well-tailored suit that I can't help but find so attractive. I tend to get a little distracted in the morning because of him. Hey, no judgment. Don't think there's anything else for us out here. Pride of Mistalum Wonderland is now open for all to enjoy. Come on down and experience the greatest theme park of all time. Ooh. What do you want, you whippersnapper? You here to waste my time? Beat it, kid. You're scaring the fish away. There's no hope for any of you saps. Rude. Lighthouse 1. Authorized entry. Strictly prohibited. Okay. Start with the businesses. How are you trading? Crossbell. Business first, please knock. We're not knocking because we don't got business, I guess. I guess outside of that stall, only 3 businesses. Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. Are you here to lodge a complaint about one of our articles? Wow. Huh? No, I wasn't planning on it. Whew, thank goodness. Well, if you'd like to voice a comment for any of the stories we run, just let me know. I'll call the editor-in-chief for you. Crossbell News Service is more and more frequently being stormed by people livid about the contents of our articles. Yeah, no, you're good. Huh? Hell are you guys? Is this a raid or something? If you want to ambush our editorial department, then you're 100 years too early, chumps. Be it the Mafia or whoever you guys are, the Crossbell Times won't be taken down. Be sure to remember that, kids. Huh? So this ain't actually a raid? If you don't have any business with us, then scram, you're getting in the way. Excuse me, people are hard at work here. Please go to the front of the desk if you have any inquiries. No! Answer from behind. Wait, I didn't mean like that. Excuse me. Sorry, but the editorial department is closed to the general public for the time being. Please redirect any of your inquiries to me. Oh, really? Our mistake. Aww. Can't go talk with Grace, I think her name was? Oh, and I can't even go in that one. 2 businesses. Is this military? Oh, the bank. Okay. And this is the IBC's main headquarters, isn't it? It's certainly grand. You're exactly right. This is their central base of operations. Not only do they have many branches spread throughout all of Zemaria, but their services extend beyond just banking. They became the continent's lead asset holder 10 years ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call the IBC the cornerstone of Crossbell's economy. Indeed, the IBC is an unfathomed force in the finance, construction, and real estate industries. Their latest ambition has been to fund a variety of massive public projects for Crossbell. Reports have shown them investing a fortune into the expansion of the geofront and the orbital network. Damn, guess it's way out of my league then. Can't imagine I'd have anything to do with a place like this. Randy, you are aware that our salaries are transferred to us through the IBC, correct? Wait, are you kidding me? Considering they're within the city, it's pretty convenient for us. Although, I think the bank's closed today. Correct. The employees are given weekends off. Let's come back some other time. Hey there, nice weather we're having, huh? Afraid the IBC is closed on the weekends. Apologize for the inconvenience, but we hope you come again soon. Entry by any authorized individuals is prohibited. I like that his name was Bills. Like dollar bills! Alright, cool. That's just administrative then. What's this? City Hall. Oh, hey, it's check. You're looking for information on the cheapest apartments? Take this brochure. I'm sure it'll prove more than useful to you. Oh, I wasn't aware these existed. What a relief. Do you mind if I borrow one and read through it? Not at all, ma'am. They're there for you to take. But I'd be careful with cheaper apartments if I were you. I need to hurry and sort out my housing situation so I can return to practicing. My apologies. I started thinking aloud. Anyway, thank you for your assistance. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not at all. Deja vu. Didn't we just see her not too long ago? Something tells me we'll be seeing more of her in the future. And all these cutscenes are optional, by the way. I could have gone right to city, or to police force and ignored everything else. Is that girl from earlier going to be okay? I hope so. I ended up referring her to those seedy downtown apartments. A lady with purple hair asked me where she could find a cheap apartment to rent a little while ago. Is she gonna be okay? Oh, I think I'll do some cleaning. Maybe today. I'll start with the reception hall. There's not a lot to do here, you know? Did you need something? Feel free to ask Shiona by the front there. Mystery. You have no reason to go inside here. Okay, what about here? Mayor's office. Damn. Alright, well, that's City Hall. Ooh, library. Ooh. Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest, Part 1. Ooh, cool. Good morning. Welcome to the Crossbell City Library. Librarian has a late shift today, so I'm here by myself. Don't worry though, I can help you check out whatever you'd like. Just let me know if you need anything. Miles is scheduled to work the afternoon shift today. Yeah. Oh. Oh, here we go. Well, once upon a time, in a certain farming village, there lived a boy named Mark. Mark's father was an adventurer, and whenever he came home, he would tell grand stories of the places he visited. Mark respected his father and retold the other children in the village his father's stories as well. For the children living in such a remote village, adventure stories were very exciting, and everyone took a liking to Mark's stories. On one such occasion, Mark began such a tale. Today I want to tell you about the witch that my father met. To the north of Mark's village lies a great forest, where a witch is said to dwell. His father told him that he had met this witch deep within the forest. The listening children imagined what the witch looked like and what magic she would use. They then began asking Mark questions. Mark faithfully answered each in turn, but one boy suddenly declared, "All of your stories are lies, they gotta be." This boy, Ron, was known to be a bit of a bully. He would always look for faults in the stories Mark told. Mark always got mad when the credibility of his father's adventures were disputed. "There's no way my dad would lie about this." "Oh yeah? Then show us the witch. Bring her here," Ron grinned. Mark angrily grabbed hold of Ron, and the two began to scuffle, drawing the attention of some nearby adults who broke up the fight. Though the scrap had been settled, Mark's anger had not. That night, Mark mulled over his words and the reaction from that day, and he made up his mind. He would not stay quiet. He would show Ron. He would show that his beloved father was not a liar. He fetched the torn cloak his father had left behind, put a loaf of bread in a backpack, and rushed out of the house. "I'll find the witch and bring her back. That'll show Ron who's a liar around here." Relying only on the adventurous spirit he inherited from his father, Mark ran toward the forest in the dead of the night. The shadowy forest was eerie. Every tree rustled as the wind blew. Far in the distance, the sounds of howling monsters could be heard at times. Mark trembled as he continued. As his father's story went, the witch would have a small hut somewhere deep in the forest. But no matter how much Mark explored, he saw no signs of it. He started the journey bursting with energy, but his pace slowed as he became more tired. Eventually, he found himself lost. I wonder if the witch even really exists. Mark began losing faith as he became more tired and lost. Is something wrong? Startled, Mark turned to face the sudden voice. There had been nothing there moments ago, but now there stood a black-robed girl. She appeared to be the same age as Mark, yet Mark did not know any kids from the village that looked like her. "Who are you?" Mark stammered. He thought it was very strange for a girl to be out here this late at night. "I'm Anna. I'm a witch who lives in this forest." Dun dun dun. I assume we'll find more chapters to that one as we go, but unlike the one we'll be collecting, you don't get anything for it. Who would have thought writing a thesis could be this difficult? I bought this novel back before I started my thesis, hoping to read and relax during my downtime, but now it's just gathering dust. But what about you guys? Would you like to take this book off my hands? I'm too busy to even consider reading this one yet. Crossbell folklore, Maine's local history. It's hopeless, it's just not enough material. At this rate, I'm never going to make the deadline. So that one we will read. Once we are about to hand them in, I'll do a big story time and read the whole thing. Verne Company is a massive company headquartered in the California Republic. Like its industrial rival, the Rhineford Company, the Verne Company was a storied arms manufacturer that expanded into orbital research and development after the Revolution. Particularly worth noting are the company's innovative approaches to the development of orbital vehicles, such as orbital cars and buses. Okay. The Zeiss Central Factory, or ZCF, was founded as the Zeiss Engineering Factory in Liberal Kingdom's Zeiss City by Professor A. Russell, a disciple of the great Professor Epstein. ZCF was the very first ordnance manufacturer to successfully develop an airship. It recently completed work on the high-speed cruiser Arseal, feather in the cap of the Royal Liberalian Army. Okay. Septian Church is the most widespread religion in Zemaria and is based on the worship of the sky goddess Ideus. Its high seat is in the holy city of Arteria. Although its influence has decreased somewhat since the Orbital Revolution, it still has a significant presence in the continent's education and health systems. Word Septium encompasses 7 types of precious stones mined across Zemaria. Viewed as symbols of mystery since ancient times, their value as a resource shot up practically overnight when the technology to refine sepith, or septium fragments, into quartz was developed. Quartz is a circular crystalline structure made by refining and processing septium fragments known as sepith. While quartz are both an energy source and capable of producing a variety of phenomena, without the use of an ornament they are completely powerless. Rhineford Company was initially a gunpowder-based weapons manufacturer based out of the Erebonian Empire and known for its cannons and heavy firearms. Since the Orbital Revolution, however, it has expanded its operation to include railways and airships. This expansion has made it one of the continent's 2 largest companies, rivaled only by Calvar's, no. Oh my. Okay, I'm just gonna blitz through these. If you'd like to read them, just pause. Chance to take a drink. Lubricate thy throat. I am reading these really fast, but like I say, if you wanna read them, just pause the screen for each one. I wonder if we'll ever meet Epstein and like a time travel incident. Interesting that this guy would be in here. He's, we fought him in, I think we even killed him, but we at least fought him in, Sky. Not Blueford, that's fucking JoJo. I don't remember, but it started with a B. Leland State is where Epstein's from. Oh, and the headquarters of the Bracer Guild. Interesting. Crossbell's like, yay, they're not at war anymore! We can relax for a little bit. Interesting that they basically have a monopoly on battle ornaments, which everyone uses. Olivier! They're really powerful too. Cool. Wow, another one. Please read me more. Then the goddess shined a brilliant ray of light down from the sky. That light spread and spread across the whole wide world. The animals gasped in surprise at what they were seeing. Cool. Some good lore dump there. Just what you'd expect from a library. Good morning. I get the impression that you're all citizens of Crossbell. I'd give you some details about the area if you were tourists. Considering you're locals, I doubt it's necessary. Surely you don't need a guide, do you? This area mostly has administrative offices. Not a whole lot of civilians hang around here. Ahem. What I'm trying to say is this place is fantastic for an afternoon walk. Hey there, you looking thirsty? Care to try some fresh juice? Orange, melon, apple, you name it, we got it. Poor right now, but eventually. I work in financial affairs. The political pressures fall on us from every which way. I'm at my wit's end here. It's all because financial affairs keeps track of Crossbell's mirror. Pretty much every mover and shaker in the city wants us under their thumb. I need a break. I'll suffocate if I don't get a little breathing. I'm sorry, dude. Say, you Franz? I haven't seen you in a while. Whoa, good to see you, Lloyd. Been about a month since Police Academy graduation, hasn't it? Hey, didn't you pass the detective qualification exam? Are you happy with your assignment? Wait, don't tell me. Were you assigned to one of the investigative divisions right off the bat? Well, not exactly. What's with the half-hearted reply? Well, it's no big deal. It won't be much longer until your pal Franz here becomes a detective too. I'll be counting on you to help explain anything I don't understand in the textbooks. Yeah, leave it to me. I'll need to fill Franz in on things later. Oh. Oh, Lloyd. Hello again. We saw the request on the terminal, so here we are. Great, I've been waiting for you guys. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Rebecca, the head receptionist of the CPD. And I'm Fran Seeker, also a receptionist of the CPD. I don't think I had the chance to properly introduce myself the other day. Yeah, I suppose you didn't. That day wasn't one of our finest moments. What you mean to say is we were scolded by the Vice Commissioner after we let a bracer steal all our credit. Don't remind find me. Tio. Oh dear, I'm so sorry everyone. It's pretty unfortunate for your first day. Don't let it bother you too much. Triple S was only established recently, so I'm sure you're all still trying to get the hang of things. If you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to rely on us, okay? Thank you very much. Warms my heart to hear we've got an angel like you looking out for us. You're too kind. So would you mind explaining the additional details regarding the support requests? Of course not. Let's get started. First of all, HQ is assigned a dedicated operator to support the Triple S. It's our very own Fran right here. It's a pleasure to work with you all. An operator? So Fran will be supporting us via our enigmas. Well, my specialty isn't really supporting you guys in the field. My main duty is to help report and process the completion of support requests. This will be done via the Orbital Network. You've kind of lost me on this one. In other words, the Triple S will be accepting a myriad of different requests from now on. Once we finish these requests, Fran will process the reports that we submit to her through our terminal in the SSS building. So then that means we don't have to come to headquarters every time we need to submit a report, is that right? Precisely. Once your reports are approved and processed within the system, we'll send the proper compensation your way. Furthermore, when your TP accumulates beyond a certain threshold, your detective rank will also increase. Feel free to ask me about that later. Basically, these are all my new duties as the very first operator of the Triple S. I see, so that makes sense. So we can avoid all that irritating paperwork by using the terminal down at the building, yeah? That's right, it's actually a part of the Orbital Network initiative in Crossbell. Tio, has a terminal at the SSS been installed and tested yet? Yes, it is ready for reports anytime. Good to hear. Well then, please allow me to explain the additional details regarding your support requests. If there's anything you don't understand, please feel free to ask questions. These requests vary from person to person, ranging from simple assistant requests to formal investigations and monster exterminations. With the exception of a few special cases, you retain the right to decide whether you'll accept support requests or not. However, if you do accept them, make sure to complete them within the given deadline. As far as the current support requests go, you'll be able to accept and report them on the SSS's terminal. Once examining a request, the details will also be recorded in your detective notebook. Please try to keep track of your requests. Also, your terminal will automatically update each day with new support requests. We recommend you that you make a habit of checking the terminal each morning. Whenever you complete a support request, please make sure to submit your report at your terminal. Be able to immediately process it via the Orbital Network. Based on the contents of the request, you'll be compensated with special rewards from time to time. Report your completed requests whenever you can. By completing investigations successfully and finishing support requests, your achievements within the CPD will be noted. Your accomplishments will be determined by the amount of detective points earned. Extra DP may be obtained depending on your performance during missions and requests. When your DP reaches a certain threshold, you will be promoted. Currently, ranks are divided into 15 levels. You'll be rewarded with every rank promotion, so it's definitely worth the extra effort. Alright, I believe that should wrap up the explanation on support requests. So, when you return to the SSS, try pressing the report option on your terminal screen. I'll make sure to send more support requests your way as they come in. Got it. Thanks, you two. I want to talk to Fran, not you. Oh. Oh, okay. This is just the same thing she said before. Oh, someone's coming out. Damn. It's him. What are you mutts doing here? This place has no use for outcasts like you. Yeah, that right? I cannot deny the outcast part. But more importantly, I see that you didn't bother to heed my advice. Didn't I tell you to refuse your assignment to the Special Support Section? It's a waste of CPD funding that was only established because of that damn Sergey. It's trash, meaningless, a rotten ship that will sink in half a year. I even went out of my way to warn you out of the kindness of my heart. Excuse me, Vice Commissioner, weren't you in a hurry? Yes, I'm a busy man. I nearly forgot thanks to the lot of you. Listen, leave the hard work to the capable detectives and don't make a mess, got it? Just keep an eye on the citizens and make sure they stay happy. Don't go prowling where you don't belong. Yeah, you're crooked. Now get back to that dump you call your office. You're also a dick. Should we still take the elevator or no? I hate to say it, but I get the feeling we're not even recognized as police officers around here. Probably just see this as us barging in. It may be prudent of us to avoid going upstairs unless we have some special business to attend to. You know, this has been bothering me for a while now. What exactly is this thing? Yeah, I've been eyeing it too. There's a bunch of juice and coffee on display. What gives? This would be an orbital vending machine. Is this the first time you have seen one? If you insert mirror coins into the slot, you can choose a drink you want, and the machine dispenses it accordingly. Since they were originally developed by the Epstein Foundation, you would often find them all over their research facilities. Apparently they are being tested out in Crossbell as well. Wow, seriously? Were you aware of these gadgets, Mademoiselle? No, this is my first time seeing one too. It's hard to believe that all these inventions by the Epstein Foundation are starting to pop up everywhere you look. Granted, I have heard that they have some incredibly influential and wealthy sponsors. Oh, also, please only use coins. If you intend on using this vending machine, bills are incompatible with this model. I didn't even know there were mirror bills. Thanks for the heads up. I'm curious, I should try it out at least once, right? Huh. Cool. Whoa, is that you, Lloyd? Long time no see. Oh, okay. It's good to see you again. Huh? You know her, Lloyd? Yeah, from the police academy. She'd already graduated by the time I was there, but still like to drop by for a visit now and then. I learned a lot under Kate. Everything from firing a gun to regular classroom lessons. Oh yeah, I had a ton of fun showing Lloyd the ropes. No matter what you threw at him, he'd always pick it up lightning fast. You know, that division you were assigned to is quite a bit unorthodox. I'll admit, it's got me a little worried. But don't forget, good things come to those who work hard. I'm sure it'll pay off. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Now I'm even more worried. I think it's clear that the SSS is the black sheep of the CPD. Alrighty then, time to whip these rookies into shape. Oh, in case you didn't know, we're a part of the Metropolitan Division. Our main duty is to patrol the city, so we'll be out and about quite a bit. I hope we bump into each other again. Yeah, likewise. It's nice to finally be on the force together. Kate has been showing me the ropes on how to patrol. She's a great coach, so it's easy to follow her instructions. Cool. Hey, looks like you guys are already hard at work. Now, I'll be honest. You may be police officers, but you'll find very few people in your corner here at HQ. Try not to pick any fights, okay? Oh, it's that bad, huh? Well, the more hardcore guys in the force think of you as discount bracers, so the fact they're even associated with us dealt a severe blow to their pride. Doesn't matter if you live in your own detached office, most of the department considers you an eyesore. Ugh, right. Seems we were fortunate to have our office in a separate building. Well, don't let it bother you too much. Just focus on getting settled into your jobs. It's the easiest shortcut to knocking these guys off their high horses. So, Fran told me you guys ended up staying in that weird new division. Pretty gutsy move, to be honest. Regardless, I'm always willing to help some rookies out. Feel free to ask me anything you're unclear on, and I'll do my very best to answer. Thanks, we appreciate it. By the way, are you free right now, my dear Ellie? What do you say we go and grab some lunch together? I'll have to respectfully decline. Aw, really? I guess you're a tough nut to crack, huh? And I thought Randy came on strong. Yeah, really. Hey, I just finished canvassing the area and I didn't find a single witness. I don't think there's any point in investigating this further, Inspector. Interesting. Well, what's down here? Oh, I can't go down there. Alright, then I guess it's back to HQ. Well, our HQ. Turbo! Come on. Hey. Real quick, where do I go? Here, okay. And some tender whitefish. So all we have to do is use this terminal and report our progress to HQ, right? That is correct. We should try testing it. Hello, you've reached CPD. This is Fran speaking. Well, then allow me to go over your reports. What's that? See, that was really quick. So from here on out, we just have to report in like that whenever we complete requests. Another update appears that more requests have already been added to our system. We should verify each one just to be safe. Okay, so I just checked. Apparently, any DP that you would get from story stuff is awarded at the end of the chapter. So the 5 DP we got is from that Go Talk to Them quest. The 5 DP we get from saving the kids comes at the end of the chapter. So, well, the end of the prologue. Lost some items in the city. I'm looking for somebody to help me find them. For details, please see me at Hotel Millennium in the Entertainment District. Waiting in my room. The city's Residential Affairs Division is reviewing residents' registrations, seeking assistance from CPD and verifying vacant units. For more information, dangerous monster Megalobat has been sighted in the Geofront's A1 sector. Yes, so the SSS deal with this threat swiftly. Ooh, that's a lot. More monsters in the Geofront, eh? So this is an extermination request. From what I've heard, those are usually handled by the Bracer Guild. Hear me out, guys. Why don't we take care of this extermination ourselves? You want to? Looking for a bit of redemption, Lloyd? Yeah, I am. It was only because of Arios McLean that we came out unscathed last time. If we had time to prepare, I genuinely believe that we could have handled it on our own. Besides, today's our first official day on the job, so why not start off with a bang? You make a compelling argument. It seems troublesome, but you may have a point. I like the way you think, Lloyd. Better get to work on fixing up our questionable image. Now that we've got a plan, I guess we should head to the Geofront when we're ready. Yeah. Okay, urgent means the story will advance. So we're definitely going to do that one last. First, we are going to go to the Entertainment District. Probably a faster route I could have taken. He was in the hotel. So done with walking. Might as well cut my losses and head home. Excuse me, sir. By any chance did you submit a request to the SSS? Oh, are you guys police officers? Hoo-hoo-hoo! I didn't think you were actually gonna come. Well, we're here to help. Your request mentioned that you lost some of your belongings. Could you explain how that happened exactly? Yeah, of course. Sorry, this is just so frustrating. I don't even have the energy to cry anymore. See, I love shopping, so I thought I'd spend the day checking out some random shops around the city. I eventually noticed there was a gaping hole in my bag, but it was already too late. All my stuff had fallen out. I searched for what felt like forever, but I still couldn't find any of my belongings. That really sucks, man. It's almost been a full day though. Doubt your stuff's hanging out where you dropped it, to be honest. But there is a chance that a passerby may have picked up your belongings and turned them in somewhere. Would you please state the locations you visited during your shopping spree? Sure thing. As you'd expect, I stopped by the department store first. Spent a good amount of time there. With all the new brand name stuff they have on display, can you blame me? I'm sorry, that's besides the point. Anyways, I went to see Eats Street's Marketplace after that, and it wasn't until I stopped to rest near the park in the Harbor District that I noticed a tear. Searched everywhere beneath her after spending the whole day looking, couldn't find diddly squat. I think I ended up losing my wallet, a souvenir I had bought, and well, something else. Pretty sure I lost 3 things in total, but about that last one. You're going to tell us you can't remember what it was, aren't you? Well, that should be enough for us to go on. We'll start by searching around the places you visited. Times, East Street, and the Harbor District. These are all commercial areas. Probably save us a lot of time and effort if we simply ask the workers there if they know anything. Awesome! Let me know if you find anything. Alright, let's go. Whee! I can't leave. Alright, picked the right one right off the bat. Nice. Times Department Store is one of the locations Trump visited. He may have lost his belongings here. Excuse me, do you happen to have a lost and found here? You've lost something of yours? Front desk serves more or less as the lost and found. We have a few things on hand. What are you looking for? A few things, eh? Think they've got Trump stuff? Hopefully. I'm not that shocked that we find a lot of drop stuff, given how big a building Times is. Trant said he lost his wallet, a souvenir, and a third thing. Upon reflection, it might have been wise to ask for more details about each of the items. Wait a minute. Are you referring to the customer whose wallet fell out of a hole in his bag? That's him! Well, thank goodness. Someone ended up seeing him drop it after all. Oh, not quite. We only discovered it after the fact. It's just that he stuck out like a sore thumb. He most certainly did. He was happily laughing and cracking jokes with every person he ran into. And when he was on his way out, his bag caught on one of the display cases. It was only when we were cleaning up later that we found the wallet. Well then, I cannot say I am surprised to hear this. He never bothered to come here to search for it. Poor guy must have given up already. Guess that's why he ended up coming to us for help. Please wait a moment, we'll bring it right away. Here you are. Thanks, you two, you're lifesavers. Our pleasure, just make sure that gets back in the right hands. Okay, and East Street. Nothing from you, okay. I think I read that I'm supposed to talk to one of the stalls. Excuse me, did you happen to find any lost items here lately? Lost items, let me think. Sorry, afraid not. I tidy the stall daily, so I would have noticed if I picked up anything weird off the ground. I don't think we'll have much luck here. What about you? Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Welcome! What's that? You lost something? Sorry, pal, I haven't picked anything up. We start working at the crack of dawn, so I would have noticed a doohickey or two. If it's something that important, why not ask the police to help find it? About that, I've got a funny story for you. Suppose our reputation is so low that we are not even recognized as officers. Oh. I need to leave. How about you? Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? No, not surprising. People lose stuff. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Lost something, eh? Actually, wait a second, now that you mention it, there was a young man who dropped something here yesterday. I remember him because he made some dumb joke when he stopped by my stall. I don't think he noticed the gaping hole in his bag because a package fell out of it when he wasn't paying attention. When I saw it laying there, I tried to chase after him to give it back, but he was already gone. Nice! Looks like we hit the jackpot. So, were you police folks who were sent to come get it for him? Guess I'll leave it with you then. Thanks! Can't say I ever expected the police to come pick this up in person. Count on us, count on our cooperation. Okay, harbor time. Chase you down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Haha. Yeah, you're the suit lady. Excuse me, have you seen any items lying on the ground recently? Oh, are you looking for something? Actually, now that you mention it, there was some weirdo hanging out in the park earlier. I remember him yelling about a hole in his bag at some point. You'd think it was the end of the world with how much he was freaking out over it. That certainly sounds like him. I only saw it from a distance, so I have no clue what he might have lost. It's too bad. Hold on. One of my customers mentioned finding something on the ground earlier today. She hangs out in the park around here pretty often, so it shouldn't be hard to find her. Why not try asking her for more details? Is it you? Yeah, suit lady. Excuse me, would you happen to have seen anything lying around here recently? Something that seemed left behind? Oh my, lost something, have we? I actually found something in the grass on the outskirts of the park. I was kind of curious, so I picked it up. Just in time, too. It was nearly blown away by the wind. Blown away by the wind? Our client could not recall what his third missing item was, so I suppose nothing was out of the question. What is it exactly? Take it you guys were looking for this? Here, it's all yours. That's important. A train ticket? Doubt he's going anywhere without this bad boy. Well, we won't have to worry about that now. We managed to retrieve all of his missing items. Great work, guys. Let's go back to Toronto and tell him the good news. I'm sure he'll be glad to see his valuables again. Like how you assume, it could be anyone's train ticket. Also, no thank you to the chick. Ooh! Fishing spot. I see you. I can't fish yet, right? Not until chapter 1. Looking forward to it. The fishing was kind of fun in the sky. Come on, navigate. You said you lost 3 things, correct? Luckily, we were able to track them down. Here you are. Please don't drop them again, okay? You might want to buy a new bag so this doesn't happen again. You guys are miracle workers. This is definitely my stuff. Here I was about to give up on ever finding them and head home. Excuse me, but how would you have gotten home without your wallet? Or your ticket, for that matter? You know what? You make a pretty good point there. Anyway, thanks for your help. Contacting the police was sort of a last-ditch option in my mind. I mean, you guys were great, but I haven't heard the best things about the CPD. Like, I was really surprised when you 4 even showed up to help at all. I see. I think I'm finally starting to get why the SSS was made. Isn't it wonderful, though? The feeling of helping out someone in need. At any rate, that should be it for this request. And finally return to my country. Thank you so much, everyone. I should probably start by buying a new bag, sir. You're right. Thank you. Certainly is a lively one. Okay, so now we are going to... I don't remember. Oh, that's the urgent, okay. Let's call. That's the monster. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's probably the, yeah, okay, no, that's our story. But the story mission right now is to do this request, so that's why it was confusing me. Welcome to Crossbell City Hall. If you're here to pay for your utilities or to change your address, you've come to the right place. Feel free to inquire about additional services. Excuse us, we're with the CPD. We're here in response to a support request submitted by City Hall. Oh, you're with the police? Wonderful. I wasn't expecting you to respond so quickly. Right, could you give us more details about the request, please? I believe it had to do with confirming vacancies of certain residences. Yes, of course. Allow me to explain. You're all familiar with resident registrations, correct? Anyone wishing to move to Crossbell must visit us to register for residency. The reality is, people will freely move in and out of the city without going through the appropriate avenues. It's become more and more difficult for us to keep track of it all. I see. Therefore, we're seeking your help to verify any vacant residences in the city. We need to rectify our documents that have any mislabeled vacancies. Folks over at Residential Affairs have their hands full, so we'd greatly appreciate the assistance. Telling us we have to play errand boys for the government? Don't be rude, Randy. Verifying vacancies is actually important in catching certain criminal activities. Filing the documents in a timely manner is critical. Oh yeah? Huh, go figure. It'll be good for us to walk around the city and get the lay of things while we're at it. As if we haven't done that already. Will you be able to help us then? Decline. Thank you very much. I'll hand these documents over to you. These files are relevant to the request and will guide you in your work. Understood. Be sure to look them over. Thank you. Let's see. There are 3 different locations in total. There's one near the entrance of the residential district. Looks like the next one's on East Street. Huh. According to this address, it's to the right of the Bracer Guild. To the right of the Bracer Guild? Sweet! That'll be pretty easy to remember. Last one looks like it's in the downtown district. It's an apartment complex known as 3 as Lotus Heights. There appears to be 3 documented vacancies. Just a moment, please. I'll note this down in the detective notebook. Okay, all done. Thanks for taking care of that, Ellie. We'll begin working on verifying the outlined vacancies now. Should we come back here once we've completed the task? Yes, please report back to me once you've completed verifying all 3 locations. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Alright, so we'll go to the residential. I think this is a vacant house. It has the right address. Doesn't look like anybody's here. Doesn't matter how you look at it, thing's an empty mansion. Agreed. I am unable to detect any presences from within. Can you do that? I think this house has been abandoned for a little over 10 years. I remember hearing rumors about this house being haunted back when I was a child. Oh, really? Ellie and I are around the same age, but I never heard that rumor at all. Yeah, it's because you didn't live in the rich district like she did. At any rate, I think we've successfully verified the vacancy. Cool, let's move on to the next one. Oh, this is the Bracer Guild. So then it's this? This is the building directly to the right of the Bracer Guild. Wasn't it supposed to be vacant, though? Does not display any signs of vacancy at all. Quite the opposite, actually. Maybe we can check the receptionist and see what the deal is. Man, I want to go on another fishing trip sometime soon. I bet you would, wouldn't you? Excuse us, sir, we're with, Oh, you kids all interested in joining? I'll gladly accept you. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Boy, am I glad to see younger fishing enthusiasts joining us. Joining the Fisherman's Guild? Pardon me, sir, but what exactly is this place? Oh, sorry about that, kid. This is the gathering grounds of fishing enthusiasts. Crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Guild. Hey, kid with the blue and white jacket there. You look like you've handled a few rods before. I can sniff out talent from a selge away. How about it, kid? Looking to get your bait on? What? I mean, sure, I used to go fishing back when I was a kid. But I'm working right now, sorry. I'm impressed at how easily he can tell that Lloyd has fishing experience. These old men mystify me. Man, that caught me off guard. Anyway, this might go without saying, but this building isn't vacant, right? Because according to the records from City Hall, this place should be unoccupied. What? Of course it's not. That's impossible. As you can see, we're in the process of planning our next fishing event. While we're on the topic of vacancies, there's an apartment complex by the name of Acacia right up the street. Pretty sure there was a vacant room in there. That's what you're looking for, maybe. You'll find Acacia 2 buildings over from us, to the left of the Bracer Guild. The actual vacancy is 2 buildings away? You're telling me the records were botched? That seems to be the case. In that case, we should head there and confirm it so that the City Hall can update their records. And before they're lying to us. I mean, we do actually know that there is a vacancy here. Excuse me, is anyone home? I'm not sensing anyone inside, Lloyd. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, what are you all doing over there? That there's a vacant room. Looks like we were right on the money. Yeah, the last tenant moved away about half a month ago. I'd suggest you contact the landlord directly if you're interested in moving in. Well, I guess the vacancy on East Street was referring to this apartment. Did the previous tenant not file the proper papers or something when he split? Man, how lazy can you get? That reminds me, the City Hall receptionist had mentioned that the records may not be completely accurate. I now understand what she meant by it. Okay, so the vacancy on East Street is from 202 at Acacia Apartments. I should write down all the details. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Downtown. If I'm not mistaken, this is Lotus Heights. There should be, which we verified before when we were here. There should be 3 vacancies according to the documents provided by City Hall. Hey, are you with the government? Actually, we're police officers. We're just here to examine some vacancies to help bolster our crime prevention efforts. Vacancies, eh? I only recall there being 1 vacant room, though. Are you certain? Are there not 3? No, I don't believe so. It doesn't shock me that the government has trouble keeping up with that kind of information, to be honest. Though I imagine that's probably why the downtown district has fallen into such disrepair. They've more or less given up on us. Anyway, you're welcome to inspect the rooms as long as you don't disturb the other tenants. Okay then, shall we go take a look? Sure, sounds like a plan. Okay, this one's obviously occupied. 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 Excuse me, is anybody home? Same as before. Check out all the dust on the doorknob too. I doubt anybody's lived here for a long time. Figures as much. I believe every other unit is occupied, making this the only vacant unit. K Unit 203 of Lotus Heights. Great, now that we've confirmed the details on the documents, our work here is done. Let's head on back to City Hall and report our findings. That's them. Right, and it's locked, but there's someone in here. Apartment sure doesn't seem to be vacant. Ah! Whee! Hello everyone, is the verification process going well? Yeah, we wrapped up a little while ago. We're here to submit our report. Wow, you've even included footnotes for each of the room numbers. Thank you so much. I'm sure Residential Affairs will be more than grateful for the help. I'd rather they worked on being a bit more organized with their documentation instead. All their mistakes had us someone seriously Dude, that was literally nothing. As we are not part of their organization, it may not be our place to comment, but the organization on the original documents was subpar at best. I'm truly sorry for the trouble. Residential Affairs tries their hardest to ensure complete accuracy in their documentation. However, Diet members are constantly putting pressure on them. I hope you will accept my apology on their behalf. No, that's okay. We may have been a little insensitive. Seems they have their own share of problems. Right. Members of the Crossbell Diet can make life harder for a lot of people. Anyway, I'm glad we could be of assistance. I know it can get overwhelming at times, so please don't hesitate to contact us for help again. I agree. Assignments of a similar nature should be no problem for us. Just say the word and we'll be there. Thanks for your offer. We'll be sure to take you up on it when the time comes. Okay, so the last one left is the extermination. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go by... I should go back to... Nope, to east. We're going to go report these so that we get a bit of money again. Okay. Should I have money now? Yes, good. I'm gonna go buy some whitefish. Bro, can I buy your fish? Ugh. Yep. So now we'll just buy that, which should be all we need. Yeah, good. And then we're going to save. We need Tio to botch this. Yeah, first try, thank you. No more turbo there. Bro! Oh, there's a cat up here. You're too adorable. Seems like this has been his home for far longer than it's been ours. Actually, he's probably been here since Crossbell time stopped using this place as their main office. Psst, psst. What's your name, little fella? His name is Cop. Is that a name you just came up with, Tio? It's really cute. No, I was not the one who originally named him. Regardless, I think it would be best if we stick with Cop. Does she speak cat? No complaints here. Let's try and bring this guy some food every now and then, eh? You know, I might have something here that Cop would like. I'm sure it'll be okay giving this to him. Ah! Off he goes. Oh, hello. Oh, thanks. Giving us a gift, eh? Thanks, Cop. Where in the world did you find this, though? Gotta do that every chapter. Okay. Now, we are, level 4. We have our best weapons we can currently have. West Street. Oh, right, okay. But what we don't have is our best armor. And also, we got a boss to fight. I think what I want to do is do a bit of grinding to, get stronger. But I will try and do that off screen. So, I think this is where we are going to leave things off for today. And next time when we come back, I'm hoping to be at least level 10, but if that's too difficult, level 8 will suffice. And then we will we'll go in there and we will take on the boss and advance this chapter. So for now, thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time for some more Trails from Zero. Bye-bye!